going to show you the experience of taking a survey with the Survey Builder. I'm logging into the customer portal right now. Typically that's where you will find surveys for you to take. You'll probably have gotten an email or two about the survey, when it's due, the information you need to collect, and that set of emails should also include your username and password for the customer portal. Once you're logged in, you should by default land on the Surveys tab. If you don't, just go ahead and click on it. The list view here shows all of the survey instances that are assigned to me. It shows the status of the survey. I can download the data for that survey instance after I fill it in, the survey name, the version, when it's due, description of the survey, so on and so forth. You can also see the percent complete. This is determined by the number of complete sections versus the number of total sections, and then also the last time someone logged in and opened that instance. So I'm going to go ahead and work on an instance that I've already started. I clicked Edit Survey. This is the survey instance view. So I've got 3 questions here that I've already filled in. Let's say I never filled that one in and tried to validate and save. It would tell me that I had an error on the page. I want to correct it. It's telling me that this is a required field. Put that back in. The requirements for the fields will vary based on the field type and whether or not it's required. It can also vary based on the display rules in the survey, which questions are shown or hidden based on your previous answers. So I think that's complete. I'm going to go ahead and click Validate and Save. Anytime you click Validate and Save or Submit Survey or Validate Survey, all of your answers are saved to the database. Even if it's not complete, even if it's not validating correctly, it still saves just so you don't lose your place. Now I'm on the second of 2 parent sections. You can see the navigation over here on the right. If I were to select Yes, you would see a new question and subsection pop up here called Volunteer Leaders. It asks how many volunteers or leaders did I work with last year. There's a display rule that determines whether or not to show that question based on my answer up here to do you use volunteer leaders. So it's a way to kind of simplify the survey if you don't need to fill out all the questions. So once I'm done with this one, I can make sure it's all right, which it is. That moves me back to the beginning of the survey. Now that I'm 100% complete and all the sections are validated, which you can tell by the little icons over here, green check mark means everything's great. Yellow little circle means that you're working on that current section, and blank means that it's incomplete. At any time now I can go ahead and submit the survey, which will return me to the list view, and we will see actually I'm logged into a strange instance here, so that didn't happen. But what usually happens is you end up back on the list view, and you can no longer edit that survey after you submit it. If someone were to reject the survey, if it was incomplete, if they thought you should review your answers, you would see it again in your list in that customer portal.